My question, that freestyle stroke you took getting out of the warm-up pool, or the
That's what, obviously, it's what I teach.
would that have sufficed in that 400 IM race where you tied with Richard so many years ago?
If we'd have swum it again, I'd have beaten him.
Think you would?
He knows way too much about me, just ignore him.
So this is becoming a bit of an annual tradition.
What?
This is an annual tradition, it seems like. You're in the chair, you're national champions. How does this one feel compared to the last three?
They're never the same. It always takes different training and methodology to get to this point, because everybody's different every year. So you have to get them to continue swimming faster. Sadly, you have to work them harder. Not for me, it's not sadly, but for them.
How relieving was it that the work paid off?
Pardon me?
How relieving was it that the work paid off?
Well, thankfully, Matt Scoggins brought his divers to this meet because we didn't hit on all cylinders until about Friday night. Then we started getting better.
Let's go to Austin real quick. So you're the star freshman on this group of great veterans. You pull off that win tonight. What did that mean, and what did some of these older guys like Johnny and Schooling and Brett Ringgold really how they helped you to become part of this?
I mean, I think what separates us is the team. We're it's honestly just family, just hanging out with the guys and the bond that we share in practice, and when we're working really hard in the pool and in the weight room, everyone just kind of centers around each other and just kind of, it forces the good to come out in everyone. And I think that's the seniors. That's kind of what they brought to us, and that's kind of what I've learned from them. But yeah, definitely it's what I've learned from them.
Austin, what kind of emotions were you guys feeling today, knowing that you were going to have to come from behind to win this team title?
I mean, just kind of being Texas tough. We knew that it was going to be definitely going to be a hard one this year, and we just knew we had to keep grinding and keep working at it, and not really let anything go to our heads. Just keep getting better with every session. And I think that's something that we came and we did. So just kind of keep grinding.
Johnny, some gutty swims in your fourth straight. What was it? How does this one feel for you as a senior, knowing that that 400 IM yesterday was such a big swim, that 200 back this morning such a big swim?
Yeah, for me it's just waking up in the morning and just kind of getting after it, and going as fast as I can to try and get the rest of the team going. I mean, one of the biggest strategies for this meet was just trying to win the night in the morning. Getting numbers in the A final, getting numbers in the B final, and any stupidity that I can throw in by taking out my 4 IM and a 142. I'll do that. It'll probably scare Ed on the back end, but it'll definitely get get the fans going and get our team going, and that's just something special for me. I've been able to do that a couple times. Just going back to my freshman year in the 500 free, and just kind of trying to get people going and get us woken up for the morning session.
4 in a row. What does that mean to you?
Oh, it means the world to me. I mean. This is definitely the sweetest one, just because it's my senior year, closest one, most competitive, and I was fortunate enough to be a leader on this team, and just been an honor to be with Ed for 4 years. Lead guys like the freshmen. Cass and I got to know each other really well in Taiwan this summer at WUGS, and just kind of the journey of our past 8 or so months. Has been awesome, and then getting to know the other guys, and kind of just leaving the mark on what a Texas Longhorn should look like has been one of the biggest honors of my life. And I'll miss meets like this. I just tried to soak it in and kind of just take as much as I could from it, and it's been awesome, and can't say enough about the teams that I've been a part of, and kind of what they've left on me.
Eddie, you said you'd do this until it wasn't fun anymore. I'm assuming tonight anyway, it's still fun.
Well, actually, the 800 free relay was fun, and we were third in that. We had everybody swim well. If you get the individuals to do something special and they enjoy that or they're smiling, that's what it's about. I don't ever talk about winning the NCAAs. Just find a way to get better.
Very good. Congrats,
Thanks,
guys.
guys.
Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it.
How about Matt Scoggins?
Absolutely. Front and center. What did you think on that last dive that Mr. Wendell had? In terms of, did you think he could get those 90 points he needed?
I did. He actually only needed 81, but I thought he could definitely do it. He did it in warm-up this morning for 86 or 87. It's a really good dive for him. And he had a good takeoff. He just lifted his chest a little bit, left it a hair short. But we're going to bring Eddie Reese around the diving well a little bit more, so we can get some tips from Eddie. And next year, I'm sure it'll go straight in.
Do you get sick of Eddie's jokes ever? You've been working with him for such a long time.
I go over there and sit during diving practice. I'm probably the best thing that happens to those guys.
Whoa,
Matt's so serious. Matt's only on the deck about 7 hours a day. So I go over there for comedic relief.
We don't get sick of his jokes. Eddie still has it. Just the other day in the team meeting, I was explaining how if things aren't going well, I was going to tell him we needed to turn things. He goes, if things aren't going well, it's your fault.
Can you just speak of Jordan's performance? He was the top 8 finisher in all 3 diving events this week.
Really consistent. He worked so hard all year long. He put on some muscle this year so that he was a platform diver when he came into college, and we turned him into a springboard diver. 1 meter is not easy to get into the top 8. You got to be a big young man, strong young man to make the top 8 on 1 meter. And he put his time in the weight room. He worked really hard. Very proud of his hard work.
Congrats, guys. Enjoy it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.